Hello and good morning. And we are going to be doing today, this is Chapter 8, Lesson 1, Fractions and Division. It is page 551. We're in volume 2 now of your math book. So we already know that a fraction is a number that names, sorry if you hear my husband in the background on his phone call, equal parts, and that is super important, right? It is equal parts of a whole or a set, or parts of a set. Okay, so we have a fraction. A fraction is a number that names equal parts of a whole or set, and a fraction has two parts. So if we have 1/3, this top number here is called the numerator. Oh gosh, I didn't leave myself enough room. Numerator. And this 3 here is called the denominator. And the numerator is the parts, and the denominator is the whole, or how the whole is cut up. How many pieces is the whole thing cut into? But we're looking at fractions as division because every fraction is a division problem. Every fraction is a division problem. So, for instance, we have one whole divided into 3 parts, right? So let's look at the example on 551. It says Dylan, Drake, and Jade are sharing 2 small pizzas equally after their lacrosse game. How much does each person get? What we have here are 2 pizzas divided by 3 people. And as a fraction, it looks like, well, as a division problem, looks like this. 2 pizzas divided by 3 people. As a fraction, it looks like this. 2 pizzas divided by 3 people. And so each person will get 2/3 of the pizza. So when I take this problem and I just set it up as a fraction, then it tells us how many they will get. And let's look at the picture like they have here on page 551. And I'm going to do my best to draw equal parts, although I won't, but I'm doing my best to. So here's 2 pizzas, and we cut each pizza into 3 parts because there are 3 people sharing it. So if I'm going to eat this, I get 1 piece of this pizza, and I get 1 piece of that pizza. And that is, I get 1/3 of this pizza plus 1/3 of that pizza, which is 2/3. So if these are my pizzas, and I'm sharing, each pizza is cut into 3 pieces because I'm sharing it with 3 people, then I would get 1/3 of this pizza and 1/3 of that pizza, and 1/3 plus 1/3 equals 2/3. Right? And so I get 2/3 of the pizza, but I don't have to do any of this work. I can just take the words and turn them into a fraction. Let's look at the next example on page 552. On page 552, this time they have, it says Ray and Bailey are sharing 3 brownies equally. How much does each person get? This time they have 3 brownies divided by 2 people, right? Because there's only Ray and Bailey, but they have 3 brownies. So I have 3 brownies divided by 2 people. And as a fraction, that is 3 brownies divided by 2 people. Now that's an improper fraction, or a fraction greater than 1, meaning that this is more than 1 whole. And let's look at it as a picture. If I have 3 brownies, oh gosh, pretend that's a square. Okay, if I have 3 brownies and I'm going to give this between 2 people, so here Ray is going to get this one and Bailey can have this one, and then they need to split this nicely drawn one here in half, right? And so Ray would get this part and Bailey would get this part. So really what they're getting is 1.5 brownies, because 3/2, remember, this is a skill you learned in 4th grade. When I turn an improper fraction into a mixed number, I'm going to take the denominator and divide it into the numerators, because I'm doing 3 divided by 2, which looks like this. So 2 divides into 3 one time. And remember, when I'm making fractions, my remainder becomes my numerator and my divisor becomes my denominator. So they each get 1.5, because 3 halves equals 1 1/2, as you can see here by the picture. I'm going to turn my page. I'm going to do one more example here. Let's say let's go back to the pizza. Let's say I have 5 friends sharing 4 pizzas. How much will each friend get? So, gosh, you guys, my writing is horrible. I apologize. How much will each friend get? So what I have, I said I have 5 friends sharing 4 pizzas, but what I have are 4 pizzas, right, that I am dividing by 5 friends. Right, so I have 4 pizzas divided by 5 friends, or 4 pizzas divided by 5 friends. So each friend is going to get 4/5 of a pizza, because I have 4 pizzas divided by 5 friends. I have fewer pizzas than friends, which means that not everyone will get a whole pizza, right? So they're going to have to get less than 1 whole pizza. So if I take a whole pizza and I cut it into 5 pieces, I have 4, and I have 4 of them, then I, as a person in these 5 friends, I get 4/5 of a pizza, which means I get 4 slices out of the 5 of that pizza. Okay, so you just take it, you have to think, this is where you have to think, which one's being divided, what's getting split. In this case, the pizzas are getting split. It goes on the top. Back on our other examples here, what was being split? The pizzas were being split, so it goes on the top. On this one, the brownies were being split. It goes on the top. So whatever is being split up or divided, that becomes your numerator. Okay, good luck. Thank you. I don't know.